Yes sir, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Denali aka Don Squally, and in today's video we are back with another pixel car racer drag build, I guess we're gonna call this one. So in our last video we did a pretty quick 350Z. What I think we're gonna do now is let's get some American muscle happening here, man. Now I know there are gonna be some pretty impressive tuners here, like we got the SRT4 here, but I'm looking for an old school classic muscle car. Love the IROC. I don't know, we might get persuaded by like a Cobalt SS or even a Fiesta ST, but I'm gonna skim through a couple of our options. We got the Fox body, we got the Z28 there. Oh, the Impala SS. I love this Impala. I would love to, I think we're going to have to do that one here. Let's just skim through a few of our other options here. Got the CTS-V. Well, after skimming through a few of our options here, I think what we're going to have to do is that Impala SS, man. I am a sucker for a 96 Impala SS, let me just tell you. Now, for those of you guys who know from my YouTube channel, very often will I up badge my vehicles. Gonna name this that SS Impala. And I've been doing that for quite a while. I have my Acura CSX, which I up badged to a Type S here, and also my SER, base model SE, up badged to a SER. And I always had dreams of buying a Caprice and up badging it to an SS. Now, the only reason that I like the up badges is because you get the allure and the look of the, you know, the better model. You get the look of the up badge vehicles, you know, but you're paying a little bit less. Let's just go ahead and say that. But I think what we got to do, I was jumping the gun here. We got to jump into the parts store here and see if we can figure out what we're doing with this build. Now, obviously, I would like to put an LS or something GM based in here, so I'm going to skim through a couple of our options here. The LT5, I believe, looking like it's either that or the LS swap with 270 horsepower. Let's go ahead and purchase this LS swap real quick. I think what we're going to do is probably a supercharger on this thing. So we're going to skim through a few options. We've got the Mammoth Supercharger Mini. Got those knockoff Readies. Let's go ahead and throw a Whipple Black supercharger on this thing. It's giving us 27 psi. Of course, we're gonna need a intercooler. I think for this build, I don't know my color scheme yet, so I think we're gonna go with the silver on the intercooler there. Should we run some nitrous? Let's go ahead and drop a 200 shot in here. We don't really mess around with nitrous too much, but I think that would be kind of cool on this build to throw some nitrous on it, since it is a supercharged SS here. And it looks like we're gonna chip this thing. I wouldn't mind throwing the two-step tune on here, but last time we did it with the 350Z, I wasn't exactly sure how to use the two-step, so we'll try to do that in this video. As far as the lighting goes, we're just going to go ahead and throw some 8000K HIDs up in here. We're not going to need a tow hook. Brakes don't really matter where we're going, so we're just going to go ahead and skip that. Now comes the fun part, is the wheels. So I'm going to find something that I think is going to look good on this build. And you know, those racing GM wheels, the 5 spokes, really like the look of those, but we're going to keep looking here. And I think what we're going to do here is do something a bit different and throw this thing on the work VIP wheels here. Now, this is an American car. It's pretty uncommon to see this style of wheel on a vehicle like this, but I think we can make it work, man. So let's go ahead next and pick an exhaust. I'm gonna go with the Flowcat S. Don't need anything too crazy. No blast pipes on this one like we did with our 350Z here. As far as the suspension goes, let's go with those orange VX Performance. Actually, you know what? Last time we did this, I slammed it on the ground, and somebody in the comments, let me know who it was, said that actually dragging on the ground actually hurts your quarter-mile time. So let's go ahead and throw this thing on bags, and hopefully we can adjust that ourselves. So for the pistons, we're just going to go with the, I don't know, these all seem to be pretty similar. VX Supreme Pluses, I guess, here. As far as our intake goes, we're going to go with a big blower. I think a blower would look pretty dope on this thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw the VX filter manifold on here. 36 horsepower. Seats we're not going to worry too much about. We got a couple of kits in here, however. Let's go ahead. We can't really look at the kits, so let's just purchase a couple different ones here and see which one looks best once we get in there. Just buying up everything, man. Part of what I like about this game is you get the opportunity to go to the store, buy everything up, and then put it on the car. Whereas, you know, with Forza, you're usually putting it on as you go. But I do prefer this style in the video game. So, first and foremost, decals. We are not going to be throwing any of those on here. Oil cooler, not really necessary. The headlight tint. Looks like it's already equipped on here. Lazy Boy recliner, I think I'm going to pass on there. Oh, we do have the option for the roof rack, but I don't really think that this is the car for that, so we're going to go ahead. How do we take that off real quick? Guess we're just going to have to go back and buy a new one here. So I guess this will be what we start our build with, and we're gonna make sure that we don't throw that roof rack on there. Everything else here not really necessary, so we're gonna skip that. Now, as far as the wing goes, I don't think this is the style of car that needs a wing, but I am gonna look through a couple of options just to see if there's something that I think might work for this build. They got the parachute here. That'd be pretty dope, but we're gonna be on bags. We're gonna be Stance Nation. I don't really think we need the chute. I think we're going to rock out with no spoiler on this one. As far as the seats go, I guess we'll just throw some Pride Racing in here and the SS Impaler here. As far as the body kits go, let's go ahead and see what some of these things look like. Got the wheelie bar on the back there. The Rocket Bunny kind of cuts the bumper up a bit. The Fortune rear bumper. That looks pretty cool. I don't mind that. The BN, though, I think the BN might be the way to go. It looks like there's just a little lip add-on there, which looks pretty good. I don't know. Compared to the rest of these, I think the BN might be the way to go. Just adds a little bit of a lip on there. Let's see our options for our side skirts. We do have the Rocket Bunny fender flares, which might look good on some cars. I know the last one that we did, the 350Z build, that was a wide body kit. The tuner side looks pretty cool. Kind of just beefs up the sides there. The BN sides, now it's hard to tell on some of these body kits. Oh, that blacks out the trim. Yes, we are going to do that, most definitely. Front bumper, let's check out our options here. Got the Rocket Bunny with the little canards on there. We got the Drag Pro, which we did do on our 350Z, so we're going to have to, I think, find a few different options here. We got the Rocket Bunny, front bumper, the Fortune, tuner one. Let's see what the BN's got. I think we'll stick with the BN theme on this one. That's looking pretty dope. Next up, let's check out our paint jobs now. Stock paint job. We forgot to get our paint here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and exit out of here real quick and head to the parts store. Now for this one, we got to go with the black, man. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be, you know, the Impala SS, notorious for being black on here. I'm surprised they didn't sell it stock with the black paint on it. But since they didn't, we're going to go ahead and throw it on ourselves here. So we'll go ahead and purchase that. Jump up in the garage real quick and equip that black paint job here. So next up, let's jump into the performance here. Now we did purchase the LS here. So we're going to go ahead and throw the 505 horsepower. I like to keep these builds realistic. As you can see, we got the modded LS motor in here. We're going to equip that stock 505 horsepower LS in here. As far as the wheels go, I believe we went with the weld, so I'm going to try to find those and let you know when I do. Oh, sorry, that was the work VIPs. Let's go ahead and install those. Very good looking set of wheels, especially on this car. We're going to go ahead and drop the 200 shot on this bad boy real quick. We are also going to go with the, which one did we say we were going with? I believe it was the black Whipple. So let's go ahead and upgrade that real quick. As far as our suspension, brakes, we do have the Trembos. Let's just go ahead and equip those real quick. The tires, we got a couple tire options, but I think I'm going to leave just like a basic tire on here, but that gives us 0 grip. What do we got equipped right now? You know what? The Nito Slicks, grip, a lot of grip. Let's leave those on here. And now we're going with the bags. So let's go ahead and equip those right now. Looking very dope. Love how it's just tucking wheel. That's just perfect for me, man. Love that. Next up, we're going to throw on our intake, 2-step ECU, and a few other goodies here. And then we did say we wanted to go with the VX filter manifold, which I don't know if that's really the way to go with a bagged car. I'm having second thoughts about that. Don't really care too much for the scoops here, so I think we're going to go ahead and just throw that stock filter on there for the time being. As far as our ECU goes, I do want to throw on that 2-step. I believe it was the VX Race 2-step that we purchased here. Let's go ahead and install that real quick. Our pistons, the VX Titan, I forget which set we wanted to go with. I think these are all the same, to be honest. We got a lot of those. Let's go ahead and install those on this thing. As far as our intercooler, we did go with the PRX Silver, so let's install that real quick. And of course, our muffler, keeping it nice and simple with this one. Just going to throw on the Flowcat S. Now we're rocking 2,296 horsepower. So this thing should do a good quarter mile for us here. But now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and see what this thing will do on the dyno. See if those power numbers are accurate for us here. Turning up some pretty good numbers right off of the bat here. Realistically, 1974. We did see a little bit higher there. We did bump up just over 2,000. Oh, but let's hit that nitrous and see what she can do. That brought us up to 2,150 horsepower, I think I saw there. 2,166, so we're looking at some good power with the nitrous on this thing. But now that we got that out of the way, it is time to take this thing to the drag strip and see what it can run. Now with this horsepower, I'm thinking we're going to be turning, I don't know, probably a like 7-second quarter mile. But let's go ahead and select the daytime and hit the road. See if we can raise that just a little bit so we're not dragging on the ground quite as much. Heating up those tires. Oh, we red lit. We jumped the gun there. Let's go ahead and restart that. So let's lift this thing up off the ground just a little bit so we're not dragging. Heat up those tires. Ooh, the ST got out of the hole on us there. Hitting that nitrous, gotta stop to shift though. What are we looking at here? Well, we lost, that's no surprise. A 9.3, we're running an 8.5 car, so let's see if we can get this into 8 seconds here. I was kind of struggling there, especially with the launch. Lift this thing up just a little bit. Looks like we're racing an Audi here next. Got out of the hole good there. We're on him. Oh yeah, we were pretty good there. I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. An 8.6. So we're in the 8 seconds. Let's see if we can do just a little bit better here. One more run for the boys, and I'm still not too sure. I'm going to have to Google how to use the two-step on this thing. If any of you guys let me know, or if any of you guys know, let me know down in the comments section. We're about to take this guy real quick. Oh, we got him out the line, no problem. Let's hit the nitrous. Ooh, he's just inching us there. Just inched us. That was pretty close. I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. And we got a new personal best in this thing, an 8.592 at 275 kilometers an hour. So I'm pretty impressed with the way that turned out. So I guess the only thing left to do is hit the street here, go for a little bit of a cruise, and as we often do around this time, put an end to this video. So if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, definitely do so. And as always, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, just causing all kinds of accidents right now. But with that being said, I'm thinking we're going to put an end to this one. So as always, we're going to catch y'all motherfuckers at the next one, man. Peace.
Don't die. Oh shit, where you going, bro? Don't be creeping on my friend. Don't be creeping on my friend. You and your homie. Oh, nut shot. Nut shot. Oh, buddy. Go. And your boy, man. Get him out of here. Oh, fucking